Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Scrapbook Expo Shop at Home. I'm so excited that you are here. As you can see, I'm dressed up in a little cat costume. Literally, guys, I just pulled this out of my closet. I thought, what's easy? I could be a cat, a made-up cat. So did my makeup, just looked at a Pinterest idea and just did my little ears here, put on a leopard headband, and then my daughter had these cool add-on bangs that I thought kind of matched with my hair. Don't look too closely. But yeah, it was just fun. I love dressing up and I love just having fun. And I got this really pretty crocheted top here. I got it at a thrift store recently for like $2, and I think it's somebody hand crocheted it, so that's what makes it even funner. And then, you know, get in the crafting side of things. And then this is just my little, I tried to pull out everything that was leopard in my wardrobe. So this is a necklace that has leopard in it, and then I have leopard shoes on. So if you follow me on Instagram, which is Vickyville, just the _, I'll show some pictures of my outfit today if you want to see the rest of the outfit. But we got my little pumpkin here. Dave's not with me this morning, so we're just adding in this pumpkin. So let's just think of him as Dave this morning. Hey Dave, how you doing? We'll have him be Dave and Sean. Hi Dave and Sean, how are you guys? You guys look spooktacular. How have you been? What's your costume? A pumpkin? I love it. So that is so cool. I have my little spooky mug here that I got from Disneyland recently, and I am drinking my coffee out of this, guys. So that is so cute. But I just wanted to welcome you all here today. We're gonna have a fabulous day and event. Let me go ahead and share with you who's going to be here today, which the first will be Riley and Company, Close to My Heart, Quick Quotes, Karen Burniston, Heartfelt Creations, Craft and Creativity, and Stamp Anything. And I cannot wait to see all of their fabulous projects. How many of you guys have been working on some October goodies, you know, whether it's from cards to layouts to, I know a lot of people, now that things are opening up and people are being vaccinated, I know a lot of people I've seen are going to parties and having barbecues and having little trunk or treats. And I don't know, I really, really love crafting for Halloween. It's always so much fun. The memories, I have memories of from when my kids were like newborns dressed up, and now they're old and I still make them dress up. Last year, I remember we had a little party, just us, because we were in the middle of the pandemic. And so I made some fun treats and I made them all stay home. And yeah, we had a fabulous time. I know everybody's being invited to different parties in my own family. And so I'm excited. I have one actually tonight, so I'm excited to dress up for that. So I'm gonna have to take all this makeup off. But yeah, we're just having a good time. Thank you for being here. I wanted to remind you that if you are watching us here on YouTube, it's always, this channel is so much fun. If you would subscribe and then remember to click that bell, and that would just alert you whenever we have a new video going up. And it really helps us build our viewership, our subscribers, our subbies, and it's just a lot of fun to be in the know with Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. We're posting every week and there's always events coming up. Let me go ahead and let you know what's coming up here. We're really excited because, oh my goodness, you guys, next week we are going to be in Northern California, in Sacramento, California. That is the 21st through the 23rd. So if you are our NorCal loves up there and you're gonna attend our Scrapbook Expo, leave a comment below and let us know, what are you most excited for? What are you, I think we just all wanna see each other, hug each other, maybe not hug, but maybe shoulder bump or something, fist bump. But it would be just so much fun to, you know, even get to the show and swap maybe you guys could leave a comment, and if you're wanting to swap with each other, that would be a fun thing to do. That would be a lot of fun if you're in the crop, you know, meeting new friends. Just give a little shout out. I hope that it's going to be a fabulous, fabulous time, and I'm so excited for that. Then the week after that, on October 28th, 29th, and the 30th, we are going to be in Southern California, right here in my hometown of Ontario, California. And that is, again, going to be thebomb.com. There's going to be so much fabulous vendors and show floor and cropping and, oh my goodness, Dave and Sean and all the others that we've grown to love throughout all the show time. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. There's a lot of fun things coming up in October. But let me know what you're working on. Leave in the comments below. What are some things that you're working on today? I finally started working on some Christmas crafts, but I've been doing a lot of Halloween. And I wanted to share some of that with you if you don't mind. I love, like I said, decorating for Halloween. In fact, my house, we're actually in my house right now. So if you could see, there's a jack right there, and there's a little cool, really hard to find from the 99-cent store pumpkin holder. I have some other fun little pumpkin things here, but my whole family room is decorated for Halloween, and I am a cheese ball and I love it. Are any of you like me and love to decorate your house? It's just so much fun. I actually love to decorate for every holiday. Yeah, I'm that cheesy person, but hey, you gotta do it. It's a lot of fun. But I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've done in the past, and we're all crafters, so I wanted to share that with you if you don't mind. So I love working on different Halloween crafts, and this was just a tag. I'm sending this to a swap partner, and I used a Julie Nutting doll, and I try to stay in like the purple family, you know, because I kind of forget that how much I love crafting with purples. And so there's the tag, here's an envelope, and I was gonna send this to a friend for Happy Meal, and then this is the card that goes along with it. And so that was just one of the, few little things that I've been working on. I picked these things up at the Dollar Tree, and I like to kind of store my embellishments in there. And so these are some of the things that I have. Like, I made these little rosettes, and I used Scrappy Boy stamps on these rosettes. So I'm gonna add these to my October daily, and I just think they're so cute, so much fun. I also made these little tags, and so these are fun for your scrapbook layouts or anything like that. I'm just showing you a few of the little things that I made. I made these cute little like flags that you could also add to any project or your planner or anything like that. So I have a lot more things. These are all, it's all filled here, ready to go for any of my layouts or anything like that. I also love making October dailies. And if you don't know what that is, it's just taking a picture every day in the month of October. You know, if you're baking or watching a spooky movie or cartoon or a Hallmark Channel movie, or what your favorite, listening to song, or if you're, whatever you're doing. And so this one was from, I believe, this is the front of it. Oh yeah, it says right there, 2019. And this was just a Heidi Swap little holder, and I made memory decks cards for each day. So, and that's what that looks like. There's 31 memory decks cards in that little holder there, and that's fun. Another one from last year, my October daily, I repurposed my planner from the year before, and this was my October daily from last year. And I used just some fun little, ribbons and things, and yeah, so that was that one. And then I'm still working on my October daily right now, so that's in my craft room. But this is my planner for the month of October, and I just love dressing it up. And I made this little charm with all of the Halloween colors and added this bow. But yeah, that's some of the things that I've been working on. So let me know what you've been working on, and let's go ahead and watch these next videos, because if we need some stamps, some dies, some cardstock, some kits, we should get to shopping, because I know there's going to be a lot of fun and fabulous Halloween things that we all need to buy, right? We need it all. I know I'm going to be watching and got to get my credit card ready. We got to go and get some shopping done. So let's go ahead and let's start off by welcoming Riley and Company.
Hi everyone, it's Tanya with Riley and Company. Thank you for joining me today. Normally you get to see my face and I get to struggle getting my phone turned around, but I have so much stuff to tell you today that I'm just going to do it this way. It is new release day at Riley and Company, and you know what that means. We have fantastic specials. We have incredibly cute stamps to show you. We have 20 funny bones. We have new dress up sets. Can you tell? We have a terrific new customer inspired sets, and I have 3 kits to show you. So I know I'm going to do the kits first just because, well, you know, I'll keep you in suspense. We do have show specials today, lots of them for our new release. Okay, we have our 20% off specials. So one of the kits, we have very, very few left since it's October. These are in the kit, but there's maybe a handful left, so grab them while you can. This kit includes some Halloween cards, and we are going to tackle this one today. It includes this, and all of the stuff is pre-made, pre-cut, pre-stamped for you, of course. And this, see this little orange? That is our glue die. This right here. This is also in the kits, right? And so is the die. This is a really good deal, everyone. There's just a handful of them left. Of course, it comes with instructions and everything with that. Next up, we have our fall kit. Isn't this absolutely stunning? Everything is here, is pre-cut and pre-stamped for you, of course, as always. Thankful, grateful, blessed. Advice from a pumpkin. And can you guys see this embossing on this? That is from the enclosed embossing folder that goes with this set. And I had made this card a while back and absolutely went bananas on the Facebook page, and everybody wanted to know if it was in a kit, and it wasn't. So I put it in this one. And there you go. Absolutely fabulous. We will be doing one of these cards at a later time. And we just released the super fun superheroes card kits. It comes with all of the stuff to make I Am Wonder Woman. I wonder where I left my keys. I wonder where I left my purse. I wonder where my money went. There's a superhero inside all of us. Sometimes we just need the courage to put on a cape. Isn't this fabulous? And whoops. Little piece of paper on there. It's not supposed to be there. Whatever you're doing today, do it with the confidence of a 4-year-old wearing a Batman t-shirt. How adorable is this? Again, all of the pre-stamped images are in there, and you get one of the superhero clear sets in this kit as well. So make sure you guys go out and check. One of the specials is free shipping over $25. So you guys know that's a good deal, especially since shipping went up. Anyway, without further ado, I am so happy to show you our latest dress up designs. I have been waiting to show you this for such a long time, everyone. I just can't even believe it's finally here. This is our Riley unicorn sets. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous giraffe dressed up like a unicorn. Is that a riot? And it has all of the stuff in here to do it. You have a little cupcake and wands and tiaras. This is a little girl's stamp set dream. Sparkle like a unicorn. There's magic inside of you. Just fly, darling. It has a little rainbow. It has little Doc Marten shoes. It has little ballerina shoes to go with the tutu. It even has little Elton John glasses and a unicorn. What are those? Unicorn horn? Horn? Don't know. Gorgeous, gorgeous little hair that you can put on anything. Wait, I would love to show you 300 samples of all these, but I don't have time today. I only have 20 minutes, but they're coming. Hang on. So this is our unicorn set. Look at all the dies this set comes with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24 dies that this die set comes with. So there are specials for these two. All right, you'll get 20% off in the bundle special. And next up, nope, I can't show you that. Okay, so I'm going to show you the next dress-up sets that we have. This is such a hoot. It's called our ugly Christmas sweater set, and it's not ugly at all. But wouldn't that be fun for an ugly Christmas party invitation? Now we have a whole bunch of different little sayings on here that are separated so you can use various different sayings just by combining them. Wishing you an ugly sweater kind of festive Christmas. All right, wishing you a fun Christmas, wishing you a Merry Christmas. And it also has in it this absolutely gorgeous sleigh. So I just did a quick mock-up of this, okay? And all of these presents are separate. See all that? It has a little reindeer nose and a little stocking cap. But it has his ugly sweater hats. Christmas vacation. Wouldn't that be hilarious? And it has a little bird, little blue bird, and his sweaters, and even a little pair of ice skates. And there's the die set with that, of course. I adore this set. So there's also a special on this Stampin' Die set, 20% off this as a bonus, okay? And I am so excited. This was a customer-inspired set that we did. I got a message from a customer that said, hey, you should do lead-in sayings, like something to put on the front with our funny bones on the inside. Well, then I thought, well, what if we did one on the inside and the outside? Right? So we have our lead-in sayings one. Yes, there's going to be more with different people, but we did him. Now this saying is not in there. This is what I wanted to show you. That is blank for you. Okay. And you have all of these different sayings. So there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 little different sayings that you can put on the inside of your cards. Now let me show you something. So we are just you know, a normal card that we had last time, you know, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Moscato, Vodka, Tequila, Blitzen. Bottoms up. Aren't they great? And you can change them out for everything. Okay, so I'm not going to say this out loud in case there's children listening. Santa's been reading your posts all year. Some of you are getting dictionaries. Is that hilarious? And there's all of these different ones that you can use. You can use them by yourself on the fronts of your card. Warning, warning, warning. And then put the saying on the inside. All of these different sayings. Now, just to show you, here's the miss you. Here's hi. Tip of the day. And then you can put the saying on the inside too. There you go. That is our new lead-in sayings. Yes, there is a special. Of course there's a special with the die and the set. These are so much fun. Alrighty, and moving along, we have 20 new funny bones, everybody. I am so excited to show you these. So I'm going to go into these, and then we're going to do our card real quick. All right, have a tea-rific day for those people that love tea and our Mushroom Lane lovers that have the little tea house. Fall, that beautiful time between boob sweat and frostbite. You know that's true. Now see, I keep coming back to this set and go, No joke. Could be on the inside. You call it empty nest. I call it a new craft room. Just saying. If by crunches you mean the sound potato chips make when you chew them, then yes, I do crunches. Right? One woman's bridesmaid's dress is another woman's Halloween costume. And you guys know that's the truth, right? The cop at your front door is never a stripper when you want him to be. And that's the truth, too. Of course, I don't know what I would do if I had a stripper at my front door dressed up as a cop. Goals for next year. Get back the lean, athletic body I had before the accident. 2, stop calling getting fat and out of shape the accident. Right? Your friends are going to love these. The best thing about the good old days was that I wasn't good and I wasn't old. Nurse. It's a noun. The first person you see after saying, hold my beer and watch this. Shortest horror story. Monday. No kidding, right? All right, ladies. If you do this, I want to know about it on our fan page, okay? Because I think it's hilarious. My husband ticked me off today, so I poured some water on the floor in front of the washing machine. It's been 2 hours. He's still trying to fix it. A perfect metaphor for my life would be someone trying to stand up in a hammock. Happy everything. I know. Isn't that just like the sweetest little saying? But her. Happy everything. Okay, I would like to thank whomever told my mom that WTF means, wow, that's fantastic. Her texts are so much more fun now. This is, I sat there and laughed. I couldn't even type this when I saw it. Why do we feel safe under blankets? It's not like a murderer will come in thinking, I'm going to kill that. Ah, damn, she's under the blanket. Right? And we had to put some for our little unicorn set, right? Sugar is sweet. Lemons are tarts. I love you more than a unicorn part. And if there are kids in the room, they just giggled. I wish I could Google search for things in my house. And of course for fall. Hi, pumpkin. Sean, this one's for you. This is why this stamp exists, because I call Sean Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin. I have no problem admitting I'm wrong, like that one time I got married. Yep, and that's all I have to say about that. And also, may your day be filled with glitter that someone else cleans up. Now, of course, that's the extent of it. Now, we have a special on all of the Funny Bone release. We always do. You can get every single one of these individually packaged up just like this for 20% off. We have so many people do it every time, and I thank you for that very, 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 very much. But that is our special as well. So we have a couple specials on the lead-in sayings. Okay, 20% off the sets. We have a special on the ugly sweater dress-up sets and the new unicorn dress-up sets. All right, 20% off each of those as well. And we have our free shipping at $25. So now let's tackle a card. What do you say? Let's tackle a card. We're going to try to do it really super quick. Let's see if I can find it here. Alrighty. Now you guys are just going to have a fit when you see what glue I'm using, because you know that I am a zip dry connoisseur, except that I left it on the other table and I don't want to get up and get it and leave you standing here. So we're just going to take our card base and fold in half. Okay, we are going to take our yellow piece. You can edge it if you want. If you don't, that's okay. You can actually edge it with orange, which is what I'm going to do. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention. Now, all of you that are watching, they're probably sitting there going, I wonder if she's going to do it again. I wonder if she's going to do it again. I wonder if she's going to do it again. Of course I'm going to do it again. To one lucky person that comments during this presentation, we have a free Riley ball cap and shirt going out to you. The shirts are yellow. Now I'm going to take this. I'm just going to put it on the inside. The shirts are beautiful yellow. You can see them on our Facebook fan page. And the ball caps are whites. And they have little Riley. It says, share a smile. Absolutely so much fun. All right, we're going to put that in there. We are going to... let's see what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take this right here and I'm going to trim it off first. So I'm going to put this on here. The one in the photograph goes all the way out to the yellow, but I put the yellow down and I wasn't using zip dry. So, well, you know what that means. So we're just going to put this on here like that. Put this on here and I'm going to take my scissors and just come around the back way and trim it off. And while I have your attention, the back of that paper is cute too, isn't it? We started a little thing over at Riley & Company. If you buy a kit from us, it doesn't matter which kit it is. If you share the results after you make your stuff in that kit, it can be one of our wooden kits. It can be our card kits. It can be our card kit and you change it up and make it into whatever you want. But if you do, then I want you to take a picture of what you did, share it on our fan page on Facebook, and I'll put $5 in your account for you to shop with. How's that? Yeah, $5 for your picture. I haven't come up with anything really catchy for the phrase or for the name of the program, but I will. So all I'm doing here, okay, I'm just edging everything out. This is a very easy card to do, everyone. Very simple. Okay, I chose the simplest one that I thought I could get through. Okay, I'm just going to trim this out as well. Now, I'm not going to throw away this little piece or my little black piece, okay, that I did before. I'm just going to hold them right there. And I am going to use foam pieces or foam tape to pop this on. Okay, just like that. I love foam tape. Foam tape is amazing. It's one of my favorite things to use besides stickles. I really love it. And zip dry. Everybody's going, what about zip dry? Yes, zip dry. Now you can line this up wherever you want. I'm just going to line it up with the yellow right on top. Then I'm just going to take my orange and sponge around this little guy again. And I'm quickly running out of time. I realize this. All right. Now I'm going to pop that up as well right on top. Now you also have black dots in the kit as well. I don't have any on my desk right now, but I am just going to pop this up too. And our front will be done. It's so simple. I did take crystal lacquer on my sample. Okay. And I went over all the little eyeballs on this paper. And of course I set that on there crooked. So let's just put it up there. So there we go. And I would put my 3 dots there. Now on the inside, you know, why waste a totally good piece of paper, right? I'm just going to edge this out. And I'm going to glue, let's glue him on here first. Just my little point with my eyeballs. Just like that. And it's just going to create a little arrow for me to put on the inside. Okay, let's stick it just like that. If you guys are wondering what tip this is a fabulous Karen Burniston fine tip bottle with a tip with PVA glue. Because I was doing that video as well. You guys are going to get to see me twice. Today, twice. Wait till you see our card with Karen Burniston as well. All right, I'm going to trim that right off. And I'm going to take a little black pen. Okay. Any kind of black pen works. And I am just gonna go, just make some little scratch marks and little dots around here. And that is all there is to this card. All right, I know I've probably gone over. I am so sorry. Please, please remember that all of our specials are for the new release. Go out, say hi, and you've got maybe 10, 15 seconds to comment. Random comment, random person is gonna win a t-shirt and a hat. Thanks everyone, have a fabulous day. And if I don't see you soon, happy Halloween.
Hi, this is Tanya Sheridan with Close to My Heart and www.𝐂𝐲𝐧𝐧𝐞. And today I wanted to come to you and share with you some of the wonderful new wood grain products that Close to My Heart has to offer. So before I get started, I did want to share with you my show specials. If you make a $50 purchase, you'll receive a free pack of our wooden shapes. And you can choose what shapes that you would like. We have some stars, brackets, arrows, hearts, lots of different shapes. If you make a $100 purchase, then not only will you get the pack of wood shapes for free, but you'll also get a pack of our wood grain paper. And then I do have additional specials in my shop. So to qualify for either of those, you're going to go to www.𝐂𝐲𝐧𝐽𝐡.com. That's INALLSASSINESS.com, and from there you'll find a landing page, and you can go to my shop where you'll see all my custom art and projects as well as specials, or it'll link you through to my Close to My Heart website. So I wanted to make sure that I shared that with you. First of all, I want to share our brand new wood grain packet. So we've had lots of different wood grain patterns over the years, and this one I think is one of the most versatile. It does come with 3 patterns on one side, and then you can flip those over and you'll see additional patterns on the other side. It's very reasonably priced at $6.95, and you receive 2 of each sheet. So essentially, if you were just using one side of each page, you'd have 6 beautiful pages of wood grain. They do have a beautiful texture, and one of the things that's really nice is because they have different colorings. You'll notice this is a light green and this is a medium green. You have the white washed, and you have a plank, and then you have the gray and the traditional wood. There's something that's going to work with almost any photo or combination that you have. So these are a wonderful deal. They are in our annual book, so they are available for an entire year. So I wanted to share with you some artwork that I have created with these pieces. And the first one is this layout, Falling for Fall. And so you'll notice I used the white wood grain paper with this layout. I also used one of our digital collections from Close to My Heart that's only about $9, $9.95. We also have some that are $1. But this one partners with our pumpkin spice collection. And I essentially didn't change anything with this layout except add some additional leaf backings to the way the layout was. But you'll notice I used the wood grain. I also used our harbor paper, as well as some glitter and some tones of coral. But over here you'll notice that I have our wood letters, and I have inked those with our harbor ink. So you can see that you have lots of different possibilities for different wood things. It don't have to have just the wood coloring, okay? So the next one I did was using the wonderful wood grain, the neutral one, and I actually backed it on that same white wood grain paper that I just showed you. But this one I did something a little bit different. So I cut my own stencils. I designed and cut them. This is the little stencil that was used on this page, and I'm going to show you how to use that a little bit later. But I cut my stencils, and then I inked through the stencil with the mocha ink, which is a darker brown. So by doing this directly on the wood grain paper, the grain shows underneath the inking and it gives it more definition. So it is a really cool technique, and it really pops that wood grain versus covering it with a solid. It really lets it go through almost like a stain is what I would consider. Now you'll notice that I also used the white wood grain paper for my titles and my letters. I backed that, and here's some of the natural colored letters as well. I've written the word love and added a heart on this page. Then on the second page, I'm going to slide this over just a little bit so you can see it better. But on the second page, I've incorporated some flip-flaps. And I know that there's going to be a little bit of a glare, and I apologize, but I wanted you to get the full effect. So here you'll see I doubled it just like I did with this page. I did my staining on the different elements. I also glued down some of those wood pieces, but then I used the wood grain piece or the wood shape piece as a tab for my flip flap. So my flip flaps are a signature item from Close to My Heart. They allow you to add lots of different photographs to your page by attaching them to the top of your page protector. But here the wood shape was sturdy enough that I allowed it to become a tab. And then you can open up the layout with all the other flip flaps, and you can see all of the different elements. So I thought that that was something that really cool and different that you could do with those wood grain shapes. You can use them for tabs. You can glue them. Here it's on a piece of paper, but I could have glued it directly on the flip flap if I wanted to, and that would have given a great effect as well. So this next layout is using the wood grain palettes or planks that are going in a pattern. And so I used that with a lighter one and came up with a beach idea. This is using one of our slimline thin cuts. So I used a card thin cut on an actual layout. And then I did some embossing and that type of thing. But I thought that the lighter gray and the plank really looks like a boardwalk or boards that you would see down at the beach. And so I thought that that would pull together very nicely. So then I have two one-page layouts to show you. And this one I used the wood shapes and elements and lots of them. And this is actually a beautiful piece that could be done in a shadow box. There is a tutorial on my blog at 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐷𝐾 on how to create this element in this heart. So it is a little bit heavier of a layout, of course, to support all of the shapes. And it would be a great piece like the start of an album, or you could put it in a shadow box. And I actually taught it last weekend at a retreat, and I think the gals were about half and half about who was going to use it for shadow box and a layout. But it has all of these intricate pieces. So this gives you a really good sampling of all the wood shapes you have. We have the hearts and the flowers, there's arrows, there's buttons. There's also brackets. Here's another one of the hearts. Just lots and lots of different shapes. Arrow, there's another bracket, lots of different sizes, and you can pull them together to truly create a beautiful piece of art and a masterpiece. This next one that I'm showing you has lots of different pattern papers with our pumpkin spice and our mix in collection, but it also uses the wood grain as the border. So this is the gray tone of the wood grain. It works beautifully with our harbor color as well as some of our corals, and it pulls it all together. And I love the fact that this is used as a backdrop. Now, I use the whole piece of paper. You can see by flipping it this way. But you could certainly, if you wanted to save your paper, you could cut in a little bit and not have to use the entire piece of paper. But I thought it was a really pretty piece. There is some gray in the pattern papers that I mixed in, and it's a great way to use up all your little scraps. You'll also notice that this rim is actually a silver. It's a silver foil rim. So it gives just a nice matte finish and an extra little addition to pulling in the gray. Okay, so with that, I also have done some cards to show you some different ways to use the wood grains. So I am a believer and lover of white pumpkins. I absolutely adore white pumpkins. And we have this wonderful new stamp set with thin cuts that it's called A World with Octobers. And it has these beautiful Cinderella pumpkins at different angles, which is hard to find. Most stamp sets that I found with pumpkins are more of a face on and not like a top view or an overview. And so I really like this stamp and thin cut, but like I said, I really love white pumpkins, and so I wanted to try it on the white wood grain. I did use our Harbor ink, which is also the paper in the backgrounds to really emphasize it and bring out my white pumpkins. So you could use it under a stamped image. You'll notice that the grain of the wood gives some texture to my layered pumpkin trio there. On this card, the Nuts About You, these all are featuring also our PML cards with the Pumpkin Spice Collection. So I did want to note that. But you'll notice that I used the bracket here and I inked it in that Harbor color. So I just took one of my ink distressing tools and inked it. And then I used these fun shapes. Now these are something new to close to my heart. And they're really a lot of fun to work with. They are a sticker, so there's an adhesive back. They have been die cut for you, so they pop out fairly easy, just a little snag of the adhesive here and there. Some of them have a design kind of etched into them, and they have a wood feel. They actually feel like wood, but without the thickness of a regular wooden shape. So these are really, really cool items. They are available currently, and you'll see here on this Nuts About You card, I wanted more of a masculine card for this one. I used 3 of the little acorn wood stickers on it. So I thought that that was just kind of fun for a masculine card. On this card here, the Hello Pumpkin, I used a couple of those shapes as the leaves for underneath my pumpkins. So I thought that that was kind of fun to accentuate all of the pumpkins and just add that little wood grain flair to the bottom. Here you'll notice that this one has 3 of the hearts, and those are also from this sticker sheet. And you might be looking at this and thinking, wow, that's really kind of cool with the stripes. I'm going to show you how to do that in a little while. This is using, the background was created with our new adhesive sheets, and it's a lot of fun. It takes all the goo and the mess away, and it's just absolutely fabulous. So I'm going to show you that as well. This one I think is probably my favorite. So here I've used those wood shapes, the sticker ones. I've done this one flat, but the piece behind it is popped up, and then layered the gourds as well and just added a few little fun sentiments and things. On this card you'll see I used the brackets, the wooden brackets, the natural ones. I didn't ink them, I just left them as is, but that's another way. And you'll notice that they're off center just to create a little bit more character. This one I absolutely love. So this is using one of our brand new thin cuts. It looks like this, and it is actually called Buildable Tags. And so I used this big tag that nests the little tag, and I'm going to open it up off camera and show you so the glare of the plastic doesn't pop through. But you can do either individually, or you can nest them when you cut them, and that's what I did with this tag. So I actually nested it and cut it with the wood grain paper, and then I added the wooden hearts into each of the little sections and made a fun card, and then added some pieces of the Picture My Life. The hugs sentiment actually comes from our new Sending Hugs thin cut, and I just cut off the word sending and just used the word hugs. So I thought that would be a great one for masculine or feminine, but a nice just deep colors for fall. And then this final one I thought was cute. The Picture My Life card said, "Hey cutie pie," and I did the wooden brackets on either side. So there's lots and lots of possibilities that you can do with all of these items. What I wanted to do now then is show you how to do a couple of things with it. So this is just a piece of wood grain paper that I've cut. I am going to open up my ink pad, and here are 2 of the stencils that I cut out for the family layout that I showed you. I have the one with the stripes and then the solid one. So we're going to use the one with the stripes. I'm going to take my sponging tool and hold it down with my finger, or you could use washi tape, and I am just going to stamp or ink around, and you can keep adding ink to get it the darkness that you would like. I'm going to pull my hand down here, Now I'm also going to go off the ink just a little bit, not solid, or the stencil, to create an additional pattern. But you'll see that when I lift it, I now have some ink here that I emphasize, and then the stained pattern as well. And it creates a really fun look, because like I said, the wood grain comes through the ink and it makes it look like a true stain that you would have on wood. And of course you can do it with different, here's the solid one. Let me show you how that one would look. Of course, the colors aren't the same, but it will show up much darker, being a contrast for you. You can use a dauber. You can use whatever you choose to use. I like these tools just because they are simply very easy to work with. And you'll see here again that the green is going to come through. So that is a fun technique. The other thing that I wanted to show you was how easy it is to ink our shapes. So this is one of the shapes. This is the arrow, and I purposely did the large one so you could see. And I am just going to run my sponge directly over that wood. Now I kind of like this one because you can twist it really without tearing it, and it gives you a more even look on your shape. And of course you could have it, you know, splattered if you wanted to, or splotchy I guess would be a better word, but I like it very solid. And that's what my arrow is going to look like. So this truly looks like a different wood grain stain instead of just the natural wood. But you can do it like I did on the Falling For You layout very easily with a different color as well. The other thing that I wanted to show you, which I thought was super fun, is these are our adhesive sheets. They come as a 12 by 12, and I've already, you can see it's tacky, I've already pulled off the film, and I just cut this to a 4-inch section. And what I did was I took all of my scraps of my wood grain paper that I had used so far, and let's add a solid one, and I just cut them into 1/4 inch by 12 and then 1/2 inch by 12. And it goes on very, very clean, very easy. Let's find a white one here. And it creates a fun element. So once I'm done adding these, I can then run this piece through my Cricut. If I wanted to run it through my Cricut, I could run it through a die cut machine or just simply cut it. And I've done this before where I've done the strips across and I've put adhesive on the back of every single one. And what I found is it just gets so gooey and yucky, and then you're getting that goo and yuck from, you know, all the adhesive you're putting on it. You're putting it into your Cricut or you're putting it into your die cutting machine, and it's just not a happy result. So this allows you to put it down and run it through. And I'm going to finish this off so I can show you the backing real quick, and then proceed with your artwork. Now, what I plan to do with this piece, because I really liked the wood grain element, there we go, is to turn it this way and slice it this way so that I have little strips of these multicolored wood grains. And then I might cut a title too, or what have you. I haven't quite decided, but it's lots of fun. So then you can flip it over. This is a waxy surface, so it will go down on that Cricut mat, like I said, if you want it to, or you don't have to. And then you're going to catch, which of course I can't catch, but you're going to catch the edge of this and just pull it all the way off. And it will leave the adhesive on. I can catch it with my finger there. Wants to be a little stubborn today. There we go. So you can see as I pull it off that there is a sticky behind it. So then if I were attaching it to a layout or a piece, I would stick it right down. Now if you're running it through your die cutting machine or your Cricut, you're going to leave this backing on until you're ready to actually cut it. So here again is one of the finished cards where I've done the same thing going across. I just used our coral colors instead of the wood grain. So lots of fun that can be had with wood grain. I would love to see what you create. Feel free to create and tag me in the comments and share what wonderful things you have. So before I go, I did want to share with you that we have a stamp of the month special during this month. This is our stamp of the month. It is a beautiful stamp set. It has 3 large animals, as well as lots of fun script titles and sentiments. So this is for you, available free if you are a VIP and with a $50 purchase, or for $5 with a $50 purchase if you're not a VIP, or you can buy it outright for $18.95. But you can find this in my shop as well, and it's just very, very fun. I love coloring these. They also look really pretty on the stained wood, especially the fox, because it picks up the orange colors. Well, I thank you very much for joining me today. Again, I wanted to share with you my show special. If you make a $50 purchase, you can get a pack of those wooden shapes like this, of any of the shapes that you want, for free. If you make a $100 purchase, you can get that and a pack of the wood grain for free. I also have additional specials in my shop and lots of new artwork and lots of new kits and cards and layouts. So make sure to check it out at www.inallsassiness.com. That's INALLSASSINESS.com. Have a great day. Thanks to Scrapbook Expo for having me, and make your day sassy.
Hi everybody, it's Stacy from 𝐒𝐒𝐁𝐄 and we are excited to be back with Scrapbook Expo to give you some deals for the weekend. And we're also going to show you some samples of an event that we're doing that is online. But first, let's do the deals. You can save 20% on all page kits and paper packs on our website. The 20% doesn't go towards events and sale items, but any page kits on our website, they come with really good instructions. Paper packs are also 20% off, so check that out. That's a great deal on those. We also have one item that we put together just for you, anybody that's watching this video. We have a grab bag that is in our sale category right now. It just got put in. These are while supplies last, but they're $70, a little more than $70 worth of product for $19.99. So I'm going to go through what you find in that grab bag. There's lots of different product. Well, to begin with, you get 50 sheets of beautiful papers. Let's see, let's turn some of these over so you can see the backs of them too. So you get at least 4 sheets of each paper so that you have fronts and backs. You can see these gorgeous colors in here. Lots of different papers for you. There's 50 sheets, and most of them coordinate so that you get a good variety in there. Go through some of these. There's so many, I can't spread them out across the table, but there's lots in that pack. So this whole pack, you get over $70 worth of product for only $19.99. And we have a very limited supply of these. You can see everything kind of coordinates here, and you get at least 4 sheets, so you have front and back that coordinate. But 50 sheets of paper in there. Plus, I'm going to go through some of the other things. We have some of this stuff is left over from some of our kits that we've done throughout the year. There's a couple of stencils. You can see there's still a price tag on some of those. So the price adds up really fast, the value of your kit. There's some embellishments in there. There's some Heidi Swapp rub-ons. There is some little gift bags that we actually used to make a book out of. There's some ribbon, a couple embellishment packs, some laser cuts, quotes. That one's upside down. And these will all vary throughout each grab bag, but everything that you see here, you'll get the same value in each one and the same kind of idea. So there is more than $70 worth of product for $19.99, and you also get a page layout with that as well. So the page layout alone is worth $12.99. 50 sheets of paper, lots of embellishments, die cuts, extra stuff in there, and we did this just for this weekend. So if you want to get yours, go to our sale category at shopquickquotes.com, click on sale category, and then this grab bag will be on the sale category for only $19.99 for $70 worth of product. So that's our first great deal for you. And then don't forget to you save 20% on page kits and paper packs if you use the code OCT20, so OCT20. Now, if you have joined us at one of our private reserve 3-day scrapbooking events, say hi in the comments, let us know what you like about it. We want to tell everybody that we are actually keeping one of our 3-day events online so that anybody in the country can do it. You can sign up. We will ship all your product and your kits to you, and then we will be live on our Facebook page in November. So this is one of the, this is the album that you would get if you were to sign up. It's a 3-ring album. You also get 10 page protectors. And then I'm going to go through some of the kits because you actually, at this event, you get 32 pages. Plus you get extra projects and make and takes and giveaways. And it's a crazy, crazy amount of stuff that you get at the private reserve events. Here's a few. Oops, I got this one upside down, I think. Yeah. So at this event, you'll get 32 pages plus lots of other projects and giveaways. But we will walk you through these pages. This is one of the first album kits that we'll do. This goes on the outside of your page protector. Oops, it knocked all that off. So we always try and do a little technique on a lot of the pages. Oops, I got these ones sideways too. So all of these kind of coordinate to go into your album that you just saw. And at this event, we'll walk you through step by step almost all of these kits. Some of them are, all of these ones that I'm showing you today, we will actually walk through in live classes. There is a little technique here that goes over your page protector, holds lots of extra photos. This line is our brand new paper line called Onyx, and we love this paper line. It's colorful, yet it still has kind of a chalkboardy look to it. And at this event, like I said, we'll walk you through in each class all of these kits, but they also do come with really well-written instructions so that if you can't join us for the online event, you can still get all of the stuff and do it later because we will keep our videos online. This one actually has a little canvas attached to the album. So there's lots of little extras in each kit too. We try to go above and beyond for the 3-day private reserve events so that you get lots and lots of stuff. The event is $2.99, but you get well over the $2.99 in product. In this one, you do an 8x10 photo and it fits behind this window and it's just gorgeous. This one is a little technique that also you end up with it on the outside of your page protector for space for lots more photos there. And then here's another one that holds lots of photos in different sizes. But at this event, we also give you loads of prizes and giveaways. And you get 4 make and takes, lots of extra stuff that comes in your bundle. The album, and you also have 3 extra tiny little projects that go with it too. So 32 pages plus lots of extra stuff. So check it out on our website. It is under workshops. Is that right, John? Under workshops?
Yes.
Workshops and events, and you can sign up there for our online event, and you'll get everything that I showed you here plus more. It's $2.99 for the event, but you get way over the $2.99 in product. And all of our videos will stay on our Facebook page after we do it live so that you can do it at your convenience whenever you want to. So let's recap here. The deal that we're giving you is 20% off of page kits and paper packs. Use 𝐒𝐒𝐁𝐄20 and that will save you 20% on that. And then check out our 3-day event. And what else did I go through? Oh, the bundle, the grab bag bundle. Go to our sale category and get the grab bag that has $70 worth of product for only $19.99, and you'll get a ton of stuff in there. There's lots of different product. Well, to begin with, you get 50 sheets of beautiful papers. Let's see, let's turn some of these over so you can see the backs of them too. So you get at least 4 sheets of each paper so that you have fronts and backs. You can see these gorgeous colors in here. Lots of different papers for you. There's 50 sheets and most of them coordinate so that you get a good variety in there. Go through some of these. There's so many I can't spread them out across the table, but there's lots in that pack. So this whole pack, you get over $70 worth of product for only $19.99. And we have a very limited supply of these. You can see everything kind of coordinates here, and you get at least 4 sheets. So you have front and back that coordinate, but 50 sheets of paper in there. Plus, I'm going to go through some of the other things. We have some of these this stuff is left over from some of our kits that we've done throughout the year. There's a couple of stencils. You can see there's still a price tag on some of those. So the price adds up really fast. The value of your kit. There's some embellishments in there. There's some Heidi Swap rub-ons. There is some little gift bags that we actually used to make a book out of. There's some ribbon. A couple embellishment packs, some laser cuts, quotes. Oops, that one's upside down. And these will all vary throughout each grab bag, but everything that you see here, you'll get the same value in each one and the same kind of idea. So there is more than $70 worth of product for $19.99, and you also get a page layout with that as well. So the page layout alone is worth $12.99. 50 sheets of paper, lots of embellishments, die cuts, extra stuff in there, and we did this just for this weekend. So if you want to get yours, go to our sale category at shopquickquotes.com, click on sale category, and then this grab bag will be on the sale category for only $19.99 for $70 worth of product. So that's our first great deal for you. And then don't forget to you save 20% on page kits and paper packs if you use the code 𝐒𝐒𝐁20, so OCT20. Same event online in November. And at these events, you get a ton of stuff. You actually create an entire 20-page 12 by 12 album at the event, all in one day. Plus you get extra make and takes, little goodie giveaways at the door. These right here that I'm showing you are actually part of the 20-page album that you would make. And with each class, we try to do a little technique. So this ends up on the outside of your page protector, this little book here, so you can add lots and lots of photos. And this is our new window die cut. This one is really gorgeous with an 8 by 10 photo in there that you cut down to size. So in one day, this is a 3-day event, but in one day you do 20 pages for your album. There's another little technique to add extra photos on the outside of your page protector. Lots of giveaways. You end up at the end of if you're going to one of the in-person events, you end up with 28 pages completely finished at the end of the event. If you're doing the online event, you actually get 32 pages, so you get a couple extra classes. But the online event, or the in-person event, you get lunches, you get giveaways, make and takes, classes all day Friday evening, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday. And the online event, you get all of that, plus an extra couple classes because you don't get the lunch that is included. So these are made out of our brand new paper line. You will be the first one to be able to play with our new paper lines, Onyx and Italian Soda. So this gives you an idea of how many, this is just a sample of what you would be getting at the private reserve event. So check those out online at shopquickquotes.com and go to workshops and events. And this is actually the album you get, and we give you plenty of page protectors to fill this up throughout the weekend. So check out the private reserve events. Thanks so much for joining us, and thank you Scrapbook Expo for giving us the chance to see all of our customers, even if it's not in person. We thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you next time.
Welcome back, everybody. How fun was that? Oh my goodness, Riley and Company. I am obsessed with anything that Riley does. I love, 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 love everything, but starting off with the Halloween kit, the fall kit. It all comes pre-cut and pre-stamped. And the superheroes kit. How adorable is that? Like we were talking about all the projects that we would love to make. That would be so cute. You know, sometimes you want to make a gift for somebody, but you don't have a lot of time to work on a lot of the intricacies of it. So I think that's what's awesome about kits is that they're already thought of, planned. So all you have to do is put it together, and it still has that loving, you know, feeling when that person that you're giving it to when they get it. So I think that's super cute. I love dressing up. So of course I would love Dress Up Riley. Everything is a must have. If you have a crafty bestie that, you know, you're stuck on what you should give for Christmas, I think the Riley dress ups would be awesome. And, you know, get there's so many Riley friends. There's the giraffe, the moose, the cow. There's so many that, you know, you could get one, and then every birthday or Valentine's or Christmas, give them that little dress up part that goes with it. I think that I would love that, and that would be such a fun idea. And I'm here thinking, dude, I should totally do that. Okay, so how cute is the Dress Up Riley unicorn? She had me at Doc Marten shoes. I think that is an amazing stamp and die set. That, how cute is that? And what Tanya was saying, that die has 24 dies to it. That is such a deal. Oh my goodness. So that is so cute. Also, I was talking to Sean. How cute is the ugly sweater dress up? That it's not ugly at all. They're adorable. and think of the possibilities of being able to color all the different Rileys. I think that is so fun and a must have, because I love that idea. I love the Christmas sweaters. It's just too fun. And then the Lead in Sains one. How fabulous is that? Like, she was showing all of the funny bones that she has, and then you would have, you know, like the Riley inside with the Lead in Sains on the inside, that the friends that have that comedy bone and that silly personality would love that, especially some of the sentiments, right? Some we know probably not going to want to send that to that friend, but you know, you have that other friend that would appreciate it, right? Okay, also there all the new funny bones. I loved the T one, the fall one, the washing machine, the happy everything, and then how about the WTF? Wow, that's fantastic. Imagine. I'm going to give that to my mom. I love when she said the High Pumpkin one, and that she calls Sean High Pumpkin. So that's for Sean. That's so cute. I love that. So every single Funny Bones is 20% off. If you buy the bundle, that's an amazing deal. Like she said, so many people do that, and I think that's really a lot, like a great value, because you do need a lot of the sentiments on the inside of a card. And so when you have these readily available, she has a saying for everything, whatever, whether it's funny or for sympathy or just to get better or just a hello. I think it's awesome. I love the card that Tanya made. It was so fun, so cute, and so simple, but yet so. Imagine leaving that. I know in my neighborhood there's people that boo each other. Just having that homemade card is so thoughtful, and you can make a lot of them in like a fun, fast time. So I just think that this was amazing. Thank you, Riley & Company, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the show special now. The new release Funny Bones bundle is 20% off. The new Dress Up Riley bundle is 20% off. And remember, there's a free giveaway during the live. I think she said that you're going to win a t-shirt and a hat. So, oh my goodness, imagine having Riley on it. Oh, leave a comment fast. Okay, so free shipping on any order over $25 and no coupon code needed, but this will expire on October 22nd. So thank you so much, Riley & Company. Okay, next we go to Close to My Heart with Tanya Sheridan, and wow, 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 how beautiful was the wood grain paper. I know everybody's using that wood grain on all of their Christmas decor projects. I think it would be perfect for a background for home decor, things that you're making. This paper pack would be perfect for that. Here I go talking about home decor, but you can use a lot of your crafting in your home decor as well. If you're doing some of that Dollar Tree fun, ornaments or trees, just all kinds of things. So I think this paper pack is a must have. Okay, so the wood grain packet of paper comes with 3 different patterns. I loved the layouts that she was showing that she used with this wood grain paper. I love the family layout. I'm obsessed with the flip flaps. I know Dave, don't we love the flip flaps? We've purchased the flip flaps before, and Dave and we love to take a lot of pictures of each event, and sometimes you can't put 25 pictures on a page because each one is important, right? But there's not enough room on the layout. So these flip flaps come in perfect, they come perfectly because you could add that layer of the flip flaps, and there's a surprise picture there or a journaling that you can add to your layout. And I think it's awesome. And they come in all different sizes on the website, so you're going to want to check that out. I love all the slimline cards that Tanya was making. And then how cool were those wood felt stickers? They are wood felt. I'm not felt. They look like wood, but they're stickers. How cute is that? I love that buildable tag die set. And I love that card she made. To me, it kind of looked like it was a tag, but it also kind of looked like a cookie sheet. I kind of got that. So if you wanted to do that, maybe with a Christmas vibe, that would be a lot of fun too. I loved the sending hugs die. Like she cut it up and just put the hugs on there. So cute. Let's see, what else? Oh, I love the 12 by 12 adhesive shapes. So cool how she used the adhesive sheet, and then she made the layers, and then you could run it like she was talking about through your die cutting machine and all that. I think that is fabulous. So right now, Close to My Heart, Tanya Sheridan's sassiness.com. The show special is receive a free pack of wood shapes with a $50 purchase, a free pack of wood shapes, and a pack of wood grain paper with a $100 purchase. And additional specials will be in her shop. So you're going to want to visit inallsassiness.com. And let me just make sure that I'm saying that right, inallsassiness.com. Yes. And so she's going to have many other specials for you if you're interested. And I'm sure if you want to know more about her website, you're just going to want to email, and she would get right to, or leave a comment, and she will get right back to you. So thank you so much, Close to My Heart. That was amazing. Then we go to quick quotes. And oh my goodness, once again, 𝐒𝐒𝐿𝐻 is so fabulous. How awesome is that $70 worth of product for $19.99? Now, she said that that's only going to be for us for today. So did you see all that was in that bundle? She has a very limited quantity. So if you're thinking about it, you're going to want to just keep on not thinking and going and getting it before it sells out, because it looks like amazing. I think you got some stencils, some paper, rub-ons, gift bags, ribbon embellishment packs, quotes. Every grab bag varies, but it will have a $70 value. So all of that we need. It's awesome. We could use it on so many different things for $19.99. I can't stress that enough. That is so amazing. Okay, so that's just for today. So you're going to want to jump on that. Also, how exciting was the 3-day private scrapbooking event that is coming up? Oh my goodness. So cool that if you could go there in person, but also if you can't and you're not in the area, it's also going to be available online. I think that is a bargain price, and you get so many things that, oh my gosh, that is amazing. She was saying you're getting a 3-ring album, page protectors, extra projects. There's going to be tons of prizes. You guys, it's awesome. You're going to want to sign up for that. And then also, she was showing all of the paper packs. I wrote down some of my favorite that I think are really pretty. I love the Delight, the Rusty Nail, the Waterfall, the Legacy, and they all just, in the packs, they have all kinds of papers that just coordinate so beautifully together. I can just think of so many different layouts that I want to make that would be perfect. And I was on the website also, and I mean, they have every paper pack that you could think of, from Christmas to Easter to St. Patrick's to, you know, just anything that you need in your arsenal for your scrapbooking, right? And so you're going to want to visit that. And then last but not least, I want to talk about the Powder Puff Chalk inks, the best out there. Love them, obsessed, all kinds of colors. They have so many different things on the website. You're going to want to go visit it. So the show special for 𝐒𝐿𝐻 is more than $70 of product for $19.99 different packs. So that is awesome. And remember, that's only available today. Then save 20% off on all paper packs and page kits on orders over $20 using the promo code OCT20, okay? And that will expire on October 19th. So you're gonna wanna get on there fast, because that's an amazing deal. So thank you so much to 𝐒𝐿𝐻. And next we're gonna be going and visiting Karen Burniston Pop-Up Dies. So I'll see you in a little bit.
Hi everyone, this is Tanya. Normally you hear me follow that with Riley & Company, but today it's Karen Burniston Designs, which is actually called KB Riley. Now, the KB stands for Karen Burniston. Of course, the Riley stands for Riley. And yes, I have 2 companies. The first one I own by myself. The second one, I am lucky enough to have Karen Burniston as a partner. And we produce the most amazing pop-up dies in the industry. And I'm really not prejudiced, but okay, maybe I am. Karen used to be an engineer, so she knows how to do all of these. It's really fun to watch her process. She's just got a genius mind. Anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit of what we do if you're not familiar with us. There's a pop-up purse design. And while I do these, I'm going to go through and kind of tell you how we came to be. I used to own a retail store in Kansas City called Stampers Inc. Some of you may know. Isn't that adorable? And I'm sorry if I don't mention the designers, all right? I don't know. I wish I did, but I don't know. I know that Kelly Booth made this one, and I believe this is, it says Karen B, 2018. So Anyway, I used to own a retail store, and I loved the dies that were being put out by her back then. And so I asked her to come teach at my store. And when she came in, we ended up being great friends, and she's amazing. It's just one of those people that you meet and you're like, oh, I think I've known you all my life. Well, her licensing agreement ended. And so I asked her, hey, let's create a company by ourselves. And she jumped at it. I like her design. She liked my business sense. And so that's what we did. And that's been about 4 years ago. So I got to thinking, I'll give you a little hint first. I'll give you a little secret about me. I'm very hesitant to try new things that look really difficult. And that's kind of how I was with these. I mean, doesn't that look insanely hard to do? What a great card. Wouldn't you love to make that? But really? Okay, there's got to be 1,000 processes, and I would get mad and throw it across the room and all that stuff. But it's not. And so once I did a few of them, I got to thinking there's got to be more people like me out there that would love to make cards like this, but just hasn't tried them because they look like they would be hard, but they're really not. So that's why I'm here today. Now, I'm not going to go through our whole line because you can go out to KarenBurniston.com and check it out for yourself. But I am going to show you the card we're going to make today. And I only have 20 minutes, and these are not cards that you make in 20 minutes, okay? These are a little more entailed. So I've done some of the pre-work before, but look, this is what we're making today. Are you ready for this? Imagine yourself getting this card. Wow. Doesn't that look hard to do? Just the mechanism itself. Doesn't it look hard to do? You guys, this is one of my very favorite mechanisms. Okay, so it's one of my very favorite because I've used it recently, so the rest of them are too. But I thought I would bring this to you and show you just how easy it is to get started. Now, I'm going to show you the dies that are in them. Oh, I forgot to show you like one of my favorites. You ready? If any of you guys have ever watched Karen's videos, they are crazy good. They're polished, they're edited, and well, you get me and my little penguin. And I don't know about you, but I mean, this keeps me occupied for hours, right? Anyway, so this is the card that I'm going to show you how to tackle today. Are we going to get through the whole card? No, there's no way that I can do that in 15 minutes because there's a lot of prep work, and that's okay. The prep work takes the longest. Putting it together, it's this little mechanism. That's all this card is. The basics is this little mechanism and 4 arms. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But first, specials, okay? Everything that I use to make this card is going to be on our website, 20% off. All right, we never run sales. We are crazy busy and we never run sales, but I'm going to do one today. So anything that I've made this card with, this is called the flap. All right, so we have the flap enclosure right here. And look at her dies. They are fabulous. She goes to great lengths. Here is one of my very favorite sets, Autumn Elements. They have embossed lines. They have lines that you can color in. I'll show you that in a little bit. When you open it up, we have the little owl, and he is part of Feathered Animals. This is one of our all-time best-selling sets. They are phenomenal. And you'll see that you get all the pieces. Now, it looks a little daunting, but no worries. We have videos for it. It's so simple. And I really mean that. I wouldn't tell you guys it was if it wasn't, because, well, you know me and you know where to find me. This is the photo collage pop-up. So let me tell you a little bit about this die. This die comes with little photo frames, and if you look on here, look at that little clip. You can literally make that clip with this. Pins, everything. And the dies, the pop-up dies, all have instructions on the package. And then it tells you where to get videos for that die. So no kidding, I had to watch this die or this video a couple times to figure out how to use this. And it's great because you pause it and then you do what you do and then you pause it. You gotta love it. So this is the photo collage, but I didn't want to do photos. I wanted to do a little fall scene because pumpkins are my thing. So the photo collage is also 20% off. That is huge. I also used our crosshatch rectangles for this outside, this piece right here. So even though I only used one die, these are 20% off as well. And the border blends, you guys, these are incredible sets. If you notice, there's only 3, right? But they attach together at these little ends, okay? And you can make all of these different borders with just these 3 dies. And we have 2 different sets of these, but that's how I made this beautiful little blue border here. And finally, our Happy Autumn word set 7, which is autumn. So all of those are on 20% off. Now let's get to making this card. We may not get finished with the whole entire thing, but I want to give you the basics so that you can understand this super, super easy. So this is what we're going off of. So I just started with, can you still see that sitting there? Okay. So I just started with a 5x7 card. Okay. That's what I started with. I cut out one of the flap enclosures, and Karen has even made all of the score lines debossed for you so that you know where to fold them. It's so simple. So 5x7 card, I put my little flap on here. Okay. Now I did the inside, so I'm not going to open it up because I don't want you to see what I've done so far. But I'm going to show you how to do the flap enclosure right here. It's really easy. I've done my front piece and I've put my basics on it. Now I want to glue that there, right? Right? But I want to make sure I know where to put my little circle. And so what I do with this is I just put a little tiny bit of glue and I just put it on there. This may not be how the video says, so don't challenge me on that. And then I want to match it up here with, so I'm going to lay that there, get it all aligned, and then match this up, but it's going to be on my orange inset piece. I'm going to match it up. Okay, then all we're going to do is take a little paper piercer, which I laid my mat on, and I moved that, so I want to make sure it's still aligned. Okay, we're just going to poke a hole through there and insert a brad. That's all. Then we're going to take our glue, and if you guys wonder what this glue is, it is amazing, this fine tip bottle. Karen gave everyone a secret on this that I hadn't used until I did this card, and that is to keep your glue in a little jar like this, upside down, because that needle is really fine. The tip is a very fine little needle, so that you can get in little places. So you just keep it upside down in a little jar that's on a paper towel that's wet. It's awesome. So I'm gonna do the same thing here, poke a little hole and put my brad through. Okay, open it up, put my glue on. Now we probably will not get to decorating, but by the time I'm done, you will understand how to do it. It's super simple. Like I said, I did a lot of prep work. Now with that, oh, I forgot a step. I really did, but it's okay, because here's my little string. Okay, you're gonna go around this. If you forget, like me, you're just gonna tie a little knot here underneath your brad and tie the whole knot, go underneath there, and then tie another knot. There's several ways to do this. This is the oopsie, Tanya forgot what she's doing knot. Okay, so there you have it. And yeah, okay, it's giving me fits here. So there you have it. I've got the knot underneath, and I am just going to take a pair of scissors if I can find some, and if I can't, of course I can't, but there was supposed to be one here. All right, so you would just take this and clip it off. And really, I don't want to have to go get another pair of scissors, so you're just going to wrap that around. Okay, so there's your front. That's how easy that is. All right, clip this off if you want. It looks cute the way it is too, right? And then you're just going to decorate this. I just added a little border I made with the border blends and items from the Autumn Elements. That's all I did. Okay, so now let's go to the inside and the actual mechanism. Okay. Now, the inside, I've gone ahead and just put my papers in here, okay? It's super simple. I did 4 3/4 by, it's a 5 by 7, so it'd be 6 3/4 by 4 3/4, and just did up the inside. You can use anything you want, okay? But because I did this on the outside before I glued it in, you can't see my brads, right? That's why we did it that way. So doing the inside just requires this little mechanism. Now, I hope you can see this. Can you see the little score lines right there? Little score lines, okay? We are just going to fold those in. We're just gonna fold along the score lines. That's all we're gonna do. All the score lines, we're just gonna fold them all in, okay? Fold them all, easy peasy. Now watch this. If you push this one in, put the two top, right? Push this one in and this one in, it literally does the work for you and just folds in. That's all there is to it. And you just keep working that. And I work it a couple times just to make sure that it folds nice and even. Then, with this mechanism, the whole key to this is hooking these two little guys right here. So we're just gonna hook them right together. See how that kind of slides together? And then it folds down just like this. Super easy, right? Right? Now you're like, okay, well, that's really cool, Tanya, but, and we're just gonna make it flat, and then it'll fold up again. Now, you attach this, it will go on your card like this. You're going to fold it in half, and only on the bottom piece here, only on this piece, not on these other pieces, okay? We are just going, now some people would attach the arms at this point. I wait. I don't remember what the video says, but I am going to, and that made my glue really runny. Let me get, okay, so I'm going to attach some of it here, some glue. I'm going to close it up. Notice I did not get it over here. And I'm going to lay it right on the fold. The little pointy part goes right on the fold. And I'm going to close my card and just hold it for a couple seconds. Now, you're going to want to use a good pH glue. This is what we sell at KarenBurniston.com, and we sell the bottles too. I love these. They're so awesome. The pH glue is fabulous. I'm going to come back once that's closed, okay? And I'm going to put some glue on there, and I'm going to close it again. All right, now I'm going to set something on there and just let it set for a second, and I'm going to show you what else I have that we're going to decorate with. I've done a bunch of pumpkins, okay? And with that die, it had slots that you can, it does the embossing for you, and it has the slots on the die. Let me see if I can find it. Yep. So slots right here that you can get ink through. It's fabulous. I have, if you can see all of this over here, I've done my little homework. First, cut out a bunch of leaves from that set, and literally I just grabbed any random greens, yellows, oranges that I could find and just did a ton of them. This little acorn I put together ahead of time. It's just 2 little pieces, see? And then I went back and I sponged every single one of these with orange or vintage photo. That's all I did. It was that simple. So now, look, when we open that up, there's our piece. That's our mechanism. That's all there is to it. So now we have these little 4 arms, okay? And the little 4 arms go in, and she has designed it to where there are little dots on each piece that you need to put one of these guys. So you know, it's really easy. So, and I can't really show you, but I'm going to show you how to put the arms on. It's a little hard to do video-wise. So I'm just going to put a tad bit of glue under here and a tad bit of glue under here. And these are the swing arms. Now, they're angled, right? So I'm going to put them with their angle. Put it right along that edge. And I'm going to put this one, I'm trying to get it to where you guys can see this, right along the edge. So we're just going to cover up those little dots. Okay? So there it is. We want to always, once we glue something, whoops, hold on. We're going to hold it down for a second and let the glue dry. That's the great thing about using a PVA glue. That's what we use, is a 𝐂𝐤𝐭 glue that you can buy on our website. The PVA glue dries quickly so that you can do this with it. You want to always be able to test it by moving your arms. So then we're going to take our next piece, okay, and it is going to just, let's see, we're going to glue it down where that next spot is. So I'm going to take my glue and just put it right here. Now, if you guys get lost or I'm going too fast, don't worry, because we have a video on our website with the photo collage. And this is another reason that I didn't start these when I had my store, is they require a tad bit of patience. And back then I had very few. So, and if there's anybody that's working for me, now they're going, no, she didn't have any. Okay. And so we're going to put this one in. See how it makes the little cross arms? All right. That is all there is to it. And your mechanism is completely done. See that? When you close it up. Now, I would recommend, see, sometimes the glue seeps out a little bit, and you just want to make sure that that's clear. So I work it a couple times. I will warn you about putting pieces of paper along the bottom. You need to make sure, see how that it doesn't catch. You don't want anything stopping the flow of what you do. All we have left to do is to just start adding pieces. That's all there is to it. Now, will I get them all done? Of course not. It takes a little while, but I will show you how to start. So we are going to take one pumpkin, okay, and we are just going to attach it right here, right? And this is how I always start my cards, and I am literally going to have to get up, and I hate that because I never ever leave my seat during my videos, but I wanted to grab a couple cards and show you what got me into doing this that was not the photo frames. By the way, if you have never been out to our Facebook fan, now see how I'm doing that? I want to check that I'm not catching those edges. So this one right here, I'm going to add my last pumpkin right here. All right. And I'm going to just give him a little tilt. Okay. And then I'm going to stick another pumpkin right here, mainly because I forgot to make another little owl, and I'm already into the video and I can't make another little owl. So I'm just going to put that right here, but you guys will get the idea. You can literally attach anything to these. Okay, give me 15 seconds. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to talk to you while I'm at it. I promise. And I'm going to show you a couple other cards that I did the photo collage with. Okay, this was a birthday card. I did the little front just like that, right? And instead, I put beer mugs. Isn't that fun? Completely fun. Then on the other one, I did a little thank you card, and I did the flaps on each end because they work that way too, right? So we open this up, and this is also a circle die that we have. And look at that. Cupcakes and candies, and again, just using what I used on this, except for a little You're Sweet. So there you go. Sorry I stepped away. That's horrible. I've never done that, but you know. So now we have this, nothing's catching. So now we're just going to add on, and every time we add on, we're just going to pick, let's pick one of these and put a little bit there, and we're just going to stick it behind there. And let's do another one of those green ones. How about just right down here? All right, so I am way over my time already, but see how I'm doing that? And literally, guys, just keep building, keep going. All right, I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope it's demystified what do I want to say? The not trying it because it looks too hard. The Happy Autumn, we're just going to pop on there. And this set also includes these little guys, and you can literally just keep going and going and building and building and building. The whole key is just test it every single time. All right? So I hope you've enjoyed this. This is Tanya with KB Riley, Karen Burniston Design, signing off. Don't forget that all of the dies that I have used in this card, from the Feathered Friends to the pumpkins to the Happy Autumn to the borders to the photo collage, are all 20% off on our website. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you again. Have a great day.
Hey friends, happy Saturday. If you and I have not met, my name is Emma Lou with Heartfelt Creations. It's so great to be back here with you. Today I'm going to share some tips and techniques on how you can create your own personalized seasonal wreath. Now, I don't know about you, but when you walk up to somebody's front door and there's that beautiful seasonal wreath, it's so fun, it's so welcoming. And today we're going to show you how to assemble this, and then you can choose how you want to add it to a card. So there's lots of different ways to create these beautiful wreaths. So join me here in the back and we'll learn how to create these one-of-a-kind wreaths the easy way. Now, the wreath that we're going to put together today is a fall wreath. But like I said, these wreaths can use for all occasions. So you can use them for spring, summer, winter, and your fall. So today we're going to be focusing on creating this one. Your spring and summer wreaths are super pretty. There's lots of different sets to choose from. And then you can go ahead and add them to a card however you desire. So you can do from your traditional size cards, you can do circular cards, you can add them to cards that are more up and down. Isn't that so sweet? These little owls are in the center. This is more your Christmas one, but you can make it a little bit more customized. Just wanted to let you know that I'm thinking of you over the holiday season, or you can really simplify it. So lots of different ways. So as you're joining and watching today and participating in the event, don't be shy, introduce yourselves and let us know where you're watching from. And we're just going to have a great time learning how to really assemble and make this wreath the easy way. So the very first thing we're going to do is assemble the base. So this is the main component of what we're using today, which is the seasonal wreath. And it comes with 9 dies, which means you have extreme versatility. For the base, you've got the bow and little elements that you can use as accents. So to get started, you're going to cut this piece out first, and you can do that in whatever color based on the season you're going to be creating for. So with this one, I did a dark green from the coordinating festive. I had a little blank there. It's not festive, it's seasonal wreath collection. And then you can cut this out in whatever color that matches for today. I cut it out of a craft colored cardstock, and then we're going to put it down and add some glitter to it. Now, I really personally love adding glittery accents to the base of this. It just adds a pop of color. On this one, I did glitter and then accented it with the gold. So you get to choose how you want to do yours. But to add the glitter very quickly and easily, I'm just using the dry as clear glue, and you're going to be able to just fill up that sponge and add that glitter to your set. Now, if you're watching today and you have some items on your wish list with Heartfelt Creations, just wanted to let you know that as a special thank you, you get a coupon for a free die with a $50 purchase. You just enter code 101921 and you can pick out the die of your choice. So that's a great free coupon with a $50 purchase for a die of your choice. So we're going to go ahead and add lion's mane glitter, and that glue will just dry clear, and you automatically have this beautiful glittery wreath that will make that iconic background just pop and make it so beautiful to start adding our accents. So we're going to go ahead and just release those little foam dots on the back. So tell me, did you see this one? This one just launched this week to everybody. So this is a very new collection. In fact, today is the very last day that you can order the entire collection and receive a 10% discount. So as we go through, if you're like, oh my goodness, I want this entire kit and caboodle, which is what most of our crafters do, because they know that they want all the different pieces to create all the elements for each season. So here you go. We have that beautiful wreath completely ready for your Christmas season. Now, I am going to leave the center open today. You could cut an opening, or you could add a sentiment into the center like I did here. You can add the sentiment from the back if you wanted to, completely up to you. Now, to get started, we're going to be using from our fall accents, which is this set right here. It is called the Autumn Wreath Accents. Now, this set has 9 stamp images. Some actually has a little bit more because there's multiple sizes of pumpkins and apples, and you've got your different kinds of leaves. So absolutely beautiful, and how you can use all these different images on your wreath. So we're going to go ahead and show you just a quick coloring technique. And this was going to be your vibrant fall colors. I'm using the bright Tangelo and going to cover this entire pumpkin. I start by coloring it on the edges, pressing down a little bit harder so I have a little bit more color around the edges, and then just fade in towards the center. Are you doing anything fun for the fall season? I know I've seen quite a lot of photos of people carving their pumpkins, which is such a fun thing to do with kids, grandkids. There we go. Now for the leaves. Leaves in the fall color are so pretty, and you can do so much with them. Do you have fall leaves where you're at? Now I know some of you live in regions where it's nice and sunny and warm for most of the year. Where we're at in Indiana, we have the fall season in full swing right now, and it's so pretty with all the fall colors. So we're going to go ahead and just flip to the color red called Vermilion, and we're going to add a nice pop of that red right in the center of that leaf. And that just makes it pop, and that's the technique that I used for all the other elements that will be going on to this wreath today. Now, as you're watching, let me know what you love about this set, and we're going to focus on the technique today of how to add it to a wreath the easy way. Now, when I decorate a wreath, I will focus on the top and the bottom first, and then fill in the sides. So for the top, for this one, I'm going to add 2 little acorns right in the top, and I am using a heat gun, so these will stick very quickly and easily. So this is the fun part of assembly. I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue on the top. Now, for these, it is great to add like a coating of crystal lacquer if you want to, add some glitter to just really make it pop and sparkle. That really is what gives you that finishing touch on your project. So I'm going to go ahead and add the cute little owls, the mama owlet with her little ones. I'm just going to press the little feet down so we have kind of a place to glue and adhere. So we're going to pop that right in the center. And then we can go ahead and add leaves. You can do fun things with it, okay? So we're just going to pull these apart, and you can kind of create this little fall cluster right on this, kind of just tucking them in here. You can do as much or as little as you like. Just love how this all comes together so quickly and easily. But what I really wanted to show you is just how simple it is to make a wreath and how you can easily layer it together, and it still looks like you spent quite a bit of time creating it. I'm going to tuck this one just kind of underneath, pull that leaf up a little bit, and you're ready to get started filling in the sides. So from here, I added 2 sunflowers on the top. Now, as you're watching me, now some of you are completely new to Heartfelt Creations. In fact, this might be your very first time watching an online or participating in a virtual event. If that's you, welcome. We're so glad you joined us today. For this, just going to add the leaves in next. But what I was going to say is, as you're watching, I know some of you are avid Heartfelt Creations followers and you're like, hey, I love these. I love what you're showing. I'm going to be getting these. I want to take advantage of getting the free die with a $50 purchase. Now, like I said, you can get all the items within the seasonal wreath collection with one click of a button. You save 10%. The good news is you still get access to that savings today. The bad news is that will be gone by tomorrow. Now, here's what I wanted to touch on. If you are loving what you're seeing here, each month we offer a class that is 2 hours in length where you get to watch an in-depth class of the products that we just launched. It is amazing. In fact, many of our crafters love watching it because it just gives them in-depth inspiration. You know how it is. Sometimes you're just stuck. You're like, oh my goodness, I really need some inspiration. So it's a great way to pop on, get inspired, and those classes are part of our insider membership. Now, if you are watching and you're like, well, wait, what's an insider membership? That is something new that we launched in August, and it is a membership where you save 20% on all your purchases every single day. But it doesn't stop there. You also get free shipping on every single order every day. And so that's just a great bonus for you. Plus you have access to all our online classes. We have a classroom vault and we have a new class that launches each month that coordinates with the collection that we have. So if you are not an insider member, we highly recommend that you become an insider member. You can do that 2 different ways. You can sign up for the monthly option, which is $12.99, or you can do what most crafters do and go for the yearly option and get 3 months free. So just like that, just as I was talking, this all came together. Now, if you wanted to, you can go back, add a couple more leaves. Some of these pumpkins and some of the leaves weren't glittered yet, the ones I colored. So for you, so you could go back and add some glitter and crystal lacquer to those. And you can just kind of fill in those gaps that you think need to have some extra little touches of elements. So this set is chock full of just the most beautiful not elephants, no elephants in this collection. They're elements that you can add to your leaf. You know, it's fun when you're doing videos like this. It's like, oh, wait, what did I just say? So hopefully you got a good laugh out of that. Yep, you can say 𝐿 was demonstrating elephants today. Okay, so here we go. Add this one leaf in, and I think we'll call this good. So as you can see, such a beautiful, beautiful fall wreath. Don't you just want to hang that on your door? You could always use these as little place cards at your Thanksgiving dinner, or you could transfer it to Christmas, use it as a little name card at the table. So there's so many different ways. So before I go, I'll show you a couple more ways that you can use this. So once again, here's one that is very layered. There's also actually 2 layers of the base foam dotted, and then these are on top. Little owls are in the background just peeking out. Love how that looks. Here's that circle card again. So we talked about this being all seasonal. So with this set, there's 2 more stamps and dies. There's the summer wreath accents. There's 7 different, well, actually there's a bunch of different designs, but 7 individual stamps, some of these images stamped together. And then they die cut apart so that you can have these little birdies, the bees, the flowers, the butterflies, and little leafy accents. The Christmas one is jam-packed with all things Christmas. It has your, it's called winter wreath accents. It has your leaves, your hollies, your berries, your ornaments, and a little bell, a pomegranate, and a snowflake. Speaking of the snowflake, here some of those elements were used very non-traditionally with the pomegranates up here, a poinsettia, snowflakes around the edges, and those little ornaments hanging off. I just love how that turns out. Here's one that's a beautiful spring summer one. I love how the sentiment goes across it. So pretty how that came together. Here's another fantastic wreath on Christmas cards. Here's one with the words Noel on it. Here's another one that I just love this one. So sharp with the traditional colors. So many different ways to inspire the creative artist in you. So this is just a great way for you to really take it to the next level in your crafting and enjoy creating wreaths for all occasions. So before I go, we'll show you the special savings you get today. You get that free die with a $50 purchase. Coupon code 101921 expires on October 19th. So make sure to take advantage of that. And remember, if you are wanting the entire seasonal wreath. Oh, I forgot to show you the paper collection. Let's look at that. Has beautiful wintry greens in it. Can you see that? So you have these beautiful, beautiful winter greens in it. So if you're wanting to get that entire seasonal wreath collection, today is the last day to get the entire collection and save 10%. So you could pop that into your cart. You'll save the 10% and then you can add an additional die to it. You get that one completely free. And make sure you're subscribed to the Insider membership. Again, if you're not, super simple. You get 20% off every purchase you save, and you get free shipping on any order if you're in the US. If you're international, you get 20% off your shipping fees as well. Plus, you have access to a classroom vault where you have access to all of our classes that we've recorded in the past. They're all 2 hours in length. In fact, we've got over 40 of them in there. They're all valued at $30 each, so that is a $1,200 value that you have instant access to. Plus, you'll have access to upcoming classes as we debut those. So get registered for that. You can do it 2 different ways. Just follow the link. We'll pop that in the comments. You can do the monthly, which is $12.99 a month, which is the equivalent to 2 or 3 of your favorite beverages, or you can do the yearly, which is 3 months free when you choose that option. Thank you so much for joining today. Have an amazing time participating in this virtual event. We will see you next time. Bye.
Hello, this is Eva from Crafting Creativity. Thank you for being here today. Today I'm so excited about today's project. I have basically 3 kits to show you. To start, let me show you first. So we have this collection. We call it Beauty of the Winter's Day. This collection is part of us. It's Crafting Creativity. But it is part of us, but it belongs to 𝐂𝐴 Essentials. Okay, so we have a line that calls 𝐂𝐴 Essentials. So we already have 3 collections, and I'm sorry, this is the 4th collection. So I'm excited because I have some kits, and I will be having more kits at the show in Sacramento and Ontario. Okay, but for right now, I have 3 kits to be able to show you here in this show. Okay, so let me show you first. We have this paper pad or pack, and it is 24 sheets. Okay, we also have the 12 sheets. There will be, and this one is 2 of each designs, and the total are 6 designs in double side cardstock. And these ones are 6, the same, different designs, and 4 sheets of each one. So also, we have the paper pad 6 by 6. Okay. We have 3 ephemeras. One of the ephemeras is related a little bit about Christmas. So you can use this as a Christmas too, and if you celebrate Christmas. And we have the one that is winter. And if you are celebrating winter, so we have the ephemera for winter. We also, because I usually use a lot of words. And sometimes I don't have time, or I'm lazy and I don't want to do the dies. So we decide to do these ones, and these ones are 40 pieces in each one, And we have like Peace and Earth, Merry Christmas, Season of Joy, Warm Wishes, Navidad de Colores in Spanish, Feliz Año Nuevo, Feliz Navidad, Happy Day. So we have like 20 words about that, and we did double, so you will have plenty. Okay, we also have the tiny cats, and the tiny cats is a little bit of mix of the animals, the flowers, the elements basically that we have in every collection, because you always need a butterfly, you always need I forgot the name of this one. I forgot it now. And we always need branches. You always need roses. You always need something. Okay, so we ended up putting it all together. That way you can use it for any other project. So they're not part of this collection, but at the same time they are part, because it has some little like a deers, like a fox, like a rabbit, but you can still use it for any other collection. Okay, so now let me show you really quick. I will show you the paper that I have. Okay, this is a collection, so this will be the front and the back. This one is one of my favorites. Well, actually all of them, but this one is one of my favorites, and a little bit of the story of this. It is a place, I'm from Mexico. It is a place that calls Toluca. That's where my father was born. So we used to go to that place, and it was beautiful because it were a lot of trees, pine trees, and it was basically empty because it was one little house and a big land, and they were poor. But for me, it was a big house and it was rich because it was a big land to be running around. So my father said during the winter time it will snow over there, but we never went to that in that time to the snow. So I always wanted to go in, and I remember that this is part of my memories. But we add some houses in here when I talk to the person that does my designs. So, and we add some stuff, but basically this is my memory. This is my memory in only one little house here, and it was nothing in here. But we add some stuff over here to make it more nice. Okay, now move on. We have this other one. I don't know if I show you the back. Okay, so this one was the front. This is the back. This one too. And this one. So most of it, there are a little bit of my memories, the stuff that I like. So here are in printed on paper. And we have this other one and this one. We have also this one. This is the same place that I was telling you. This one. Okay. So now I have two sheets. Is this one and this one. So about these sheets, so I decided to create a card with these ones, and that's the reason why we did it like this. So this is the same story that I told you, but we kind of, you know, put it in there together, and things that are happening around the time after I grown up. Okay, so I made some cards with these ones, but before to start showing you the cards, let's do the cards. So what I did this time is basically to do very simple kit. So you will find in the kit 16 or 17 cards. I don't remember right now the total of it. So the kit will include everything in there just for you to do it. Now, I will be doing a video, and you don't need it because I will show you how to do this, but I still will be making the video, okay? For you. Every person that gets the kit, we will we are going to be sending them the video for you how to make it. All right. So basically, that's going to be your instructions. So on the first card, I made it 8x9, so that way your card can be a slim line. And I scored 4 inches and the size that is 8, and I fold it. So the card is going to be like this, okay? So it's 8x9, and I fold it in the 8 inches to make a card 4 inches. Then I cut one part cardstock 8x3 by 3 3/4. Let me make sure. I wasn't sure. Okay. And we are going to be stick this one over here. Then also I cut another piece of paper of the pattern paper that I have our collection, and it's A1A by 358. So basically we're just going to put them all together. All right. So we're going to put them over here. Very simple for you to do it. And you will see it. It will be ending up a very nice card. All right. So we're going to glue it together. There you go. Okay. So you can use a cheat board, or you can use dimensional foams. I do usually carry a lot of sheet boards, and I use them, okay? So this is going to be my dimensional for my card. So basically this is what I do. And I use my sheet boards because I don't want to throw them away. So let's use this one right here and this one right here. And that's basically my dimensional right there. Now we are going to use these nice doilies, okay? So we are going to add a double adhesive over here and a double adhesive. So you're going to be having a package of dolly with your kit. So you're going to have everything except this one, but I'm going to tell you where to get it. Okay, so we're going to put this one right here. So we're going to add this one in here, right there, and this one is going to go right here. Okay, so then now we are going to add our card that we cut it from the paper that I show you, and we're going to put this one right here. Okay, then this one, let me show you what it is. When I go to Pete's Coffee, when I go to those coffee places and they give you this one, I use these ones. So this one you can get them on those shops. So this is just for embellishment. We're going to add this one in here. I make a label, and we're going to put it right here too. And I will be adding a dimensional to my tag. I'm sorry, that's a tag. So I have a tag over here. And this is basically, it's going to go right here. So use your sheet boards. If you have plenty of sheet boards, use them. Okay, got it. Then now we're going to add our, this one, the pisonner, and this one right here, and this one right here. So these ones I'm going to use the dimensional. So that's going to go right here. So we have the card now ready, and we are going to be adding some Nubo drops, and this will be added in the kit. and basically you have your card done. Okay, so simple and easy. For this other card, we have 10 inches by 6.5 and I fold it in half, and we score on the 5 and the size 10 inches. Okay, so and we have the other part is 6.5 by 4.5. So, and I already basically glued this one. Like I say, all the instructions and everything, they will be on a video. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now, video, instead of me writing down a lot of stuff, so you will see it. Okay, so then I'm gonna add this dimensional, and I'm gonna add the warm wishes over here. And this is part of our words that we have, the ephemeras. All right, so basically we are done with our card. So now really quick, let me show you all the cards that we made. Okay, so I'm not going to add in here drops. Okay, but I have this one, we have this one, so we have plenty of them. You will have the instructions how to make it, very simple. I'm pretty sure you already know how to do it, but we're going to be able to email you the instructions when you buy the kit. Okay, so we're going to get your email because you will order from us. So this is all the cards that we made just from that collection. Okay, and you can make another one. Okay, and this is the kit number 2. Okay, so basically this is how you see it, and you will put this like this in your house. Okay, but this is how it looks. Okay, right, so this is the kit number 2. Everything that will be included, even the sheet board that I did, mailing you the instructions, or is the instructions that will be the video or the tutorial. Okay, so that will be the kit number 2. This will be the kit number 3. Okay, this is a very simple album, practical, that you can add tags in there. Very simple. At the shows that I've been in Atlanta, Illinois, and Mensa, they told me to do very simple kits, and that way they can do a big projects. So this is what I have made for them. Okay, so this is the kit number 3. The kit number 4, it will be this one. This is an album and exploring box, but this is made on sheet board, so it's heavy. You can knock. It's a real box. Okay, so you will have your accordion here, a mini album. You will see it here. You open it up and you will find some threads. And the idea to do this is basically to have a cup and hit inside and give it to someone, probably your boyfriend, your girlfriend, the best friend that you have, and go together to have a coffee or invite her to your house and have everything ready for her and give it to her. So that's my idea. So I have in here some tea bags. I love dry mango. I have raisins with chocolate in here, and chocolate cookie, and I have a pretzels. Okay, I just added in there stuff that I have in my house. In this tutorial, I will show you how to make these little boxes. That way you can put it over here. Also, you have a hiding album in here. Oh, I have a magnet over here. So you can add 7 pictures over here. All right. So we have all these. Everything is sheet board. So I will show you how to make from scratch all these. This is an advanced class, but you will learn and you can learn. So, but that's what we are going to be learning. And if you can go to the shows and the workshops over there, go ahead, go, because this is a very nice project. Okay, so this is the kit number 4. This is basically a packet, and this is not a kit. This is part of it can take in our booth on Sacramento and Ontario. I just wanted to show you this is what we're going to be making for those shows. Okay, so please stop by. Thank you very much for being part of all stamp and scrapbook. We are so happy because Atlanta, Illinois, Mesa, they're being a wonderful, even if we are some less vendors. So if you're supporting us, we are going to be doing more shows for the next year. So please, I request you to support us and support the Stamp and Scrapbook and support each other. We need each other around this time. So, okay. So this is it. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you again. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. And thank you for being part of us. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hi everyone, Annie here from Stamp Anything, and today we are going to make this adorable holiday to from gift tag using stamps from our new line, Kawaii Cuties. So to get started, what we needed for this is I used a combination of a few different of the sets. Okay, so we are going to be using the tree, the wreath, and this like garland type thing from the set that's called Shaken Not Stirred. Oh, and also the presents. From the Haunted Homestead, we're going to be using the Haunted House. I just cut it off just to use the top story to create our house here. And then from the holidays are here, I used the cute little carolers. So those are the 3 stamp sets and their coordinating dies that I used to start my project. And then our die I use is our Peekaboo tag dies. These are awesome dies. There's three designs in here with the front and back. So you have the bottom layer, which is a solid cut die, and then the top layer has the slits with the score lines that measure right on top of it. You can use these for any kind of tag that you want to make, and if you layer up the top pieces enough, you can even turn these into shakers. So these are the products that we're going to be using to make this adorable holiday tag. You can make these for any occasion, obviously, just not for Christmas or winter. You can do them for birthdays or whatever. So let's go ahead and we shall get started. Okay, so we're going to start coloring our cute little images. I'm going to do the tree and the wreath because I'm going to do them in the same green tones. So I will just zoom in here and we will just quickly color up these sweet little images. And then we can show you what I just did is we just hit up this little to add little, and then we can even polka dot the bow if you wanted, and you can polka dot your ribbon. So this is what I mean when you can add as much detail to what you want to do. And then over here for our little critters, you can add a little highlight here, a little highlight on their ears. You know, nothing crazy. Oh, this little part of his tail should have been white. And then we can do the dots for his pattern, like so. And then with our tree, you can add some visual interest there as well. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna go color. I'll color the house off on camera and this little present, and then I'll die cut them out, and then we'll go ahead and we'll put everything together. Okay, so now we're back. I have all of my images colored and cut out. I also went ahead and cut out my tag die, and I ink blended a little bit on the back side because this is where the house is going to go, and I wanted some visual interest behind that as well. This is the top of the tag with the die. It comes with the cut line, and it even comes with a score line, so when you're opening your tag. And I'm just going to go ahead and get that prepped. So I have that. Let me find my little foam folder just to have it ready to go. So we have that. And then this is the back of my tag. So I'll just glue those two pieces together. When it opens, it's got the to and the from. And I stamped a little image on the inside. And then we can go ahead and build the cover of our tag. So I am going to go ahead and get this glued on to the bottom of my tag. Just using some liquid glue. So I'll have a little bit of wiggle room and time to get it to where I want it to go. It's a great thing about dies is, you know, they're always gonna line up perfectly because they're cut from the same thing. And then I'll just take my little brayer roller just to make sure I'm adhering it really well. Okay, and now I have my tag ready to go. So how I was thinking, what I was thinking I was going to do, I was going to have my house in the center, and then I can decorate my house. You know, I'm going to put a little piece of washi tape right to close this in the meantime while we build, so it doesn't keep lifting up. So I have my house, and then I was thinking put the little wreath in the center of the house. The little critters can go off to the side with a Christmas tree and present, and then maybe this is just sort of hanging off the side. Otherwise, I mean, if you didn't want to do the wreath, you can have it as Christmas lights on the house, however you want to do it. Just decorate it however you want. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go and put my house, and I'm going to glue that down in the center because I know where I want that to go for sure. So I'm just going to eyeball it and put my house right there, like so. And then I do think I really want to use the wreath. I think the wreath is super cute. So we'll put the wreath on next. And of course you can always use these tags as shakers. So you could have made this a shaker to from holiday tag as well. You can make these for any occasion. So there is our wreath. Now for our little characters here, if I'm gonna have them hang over, I just know I have to glue them on the part that's gonna open. Make sure that I don't glue any part onto here because then it's not gonna open. And if I had them glued here, then this part wouldn't open well. So you're gonna want to make sure that they're glued to this part. And I actually think I might end up pop dotting them. And it's the same thing with the tree as well. I'm gonna just glue half of the tree down on the part of the tag that opens. And then the little Christmas present. I can put this as small to hold. Let's get him. Go right in front of the tree, like so. And again, this was the haunted house, which is a 2-story house. I just cut it off at the end. Make sure I didn't glue that part there. There we go. And then for this piece, I didn't put top coat on my nails this morning, so I have like red streaks from touching everything, so that's not fun. Okay, so it's just the heads basically from here. So make sure you guys, if you're doing projects, you put your top coat on your fingernails so you don't get scratch marks on your project. Okay, and I'm just gonna scooch that over just a smidge. Make sure it's got a nice thing. And I really don't know where this will go. There's also a cute little snowflake stamp that you can stamp on the background if you wanted. Maybe this can go on the inside. And then if you wanted, you can add some sequins, which I have some over here. Let's see how they'll look. If I wanted to jazz it up just a smack. These are some iridescent ones. Let's see how they'll dress up. Whoop. Always sticking everywhere. Yeah, I'm not sure I like them. Yeah, no, I will end up putting jelly dots or something instead. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. Let's see if we put, yeah, I can put this, if you're writing the 2 there, it might get in the way of their name. Dang it. All right, well, maybe I'll put it, I'll find a place for it. Maybe we'll stick it up on the top part. If I put it here, you're gonna ruin where the name goes, but I guess if you have a small name like me, Anne, that would fit. But yeah, you can decorate it however you want, and then you just have to tie it off with some really pretty ribbon. I will go get some embellishments to finish mine up, but basically that is how the project would go together. You can do these for any holiday or occasion, wedding, birthday, babies, Halloween, whatever you want. Just get these little characters out. Again, this is the Peekaboo tag dies. There are 3 different shapes that come in the die set. And then this is a combination of several different of the Kawaii Cutie stamps that we just launched a week or 2 weeks ago. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed your time with me, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you all later. Bye.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Oh my goodness, how fun was that Karen Burniston pop-up guys segment? And who would have known Tanya was back with us? I loved the backstory that she told about how Karen was an engineer and how cool how cool all of the interactive elements, because of her engineering background, because I've always thought, how do they figure these things out? But you know, that makes a lot of sense. I also love to hear the backstory on how she used to own a scrapbook store and they became friends once she came to teach, and then they just started the business together. And so that's really amazing to me, because I love to hear women getting together, loving on each other, and you know, opening a business. And for a woman-owned business, that's really awesome, right? Especially when we're all crafters. It's so nice to know that there's somebody together that are, you know, brilliant minds. And so, oh my goodness, how adorable was the card that Tanya made. Oh my, I like love it. It looks like I totally agree with Tanya. Sometimes they look daunting because they're so interactive, and I shy away from them because I'm thinking I can never do that. But I have bought a lot of her dies, and the videos are so informative, and it really, I'm not kidding you. If I can do it, and I'm not like that good at that type of stuff. I have my sister-in-law Jeanette, and I'm always like, can you figure this out for me? And then I'll just copy you and you teach me. No, but the videos and the instructions that they have, it makes it so easy. And I've done them, and they really do come out, oh my goodness, it's like a work of art. And so I loved that she was making the card with us. It was funny, Tanya. I was like, where is that zip dry? But she was using the pH glue, and that's really nice. I love that bottle and that fine tip. That's a must-have. I'm always in the market for a new glue. I know that Tanya is like obsessed with zip dry, so that's also good. I know that you can get that on, I believe, Riley & Company, but we're right now in Burniston, so you want that pH glue as well, okay? But I loved, okay, so I wrote down all the dies that she used, and I think that they are super cool. So the flip enclosure, that's versatile. Okay, that's awesome. You could use that on so many different cards or projects. The autumn elements, the feathered animals, photo collage pop-up is a must-have. How it opened up and all of those different scenes popped up. In fact, I have this one already because I'm that obsessed with it, and it's just beautiful. I mean, like, I use it with the photos, but I loved how she showed us that you could use anything. Like, she had the pumpkins or the leaves, or think about it, you could have snowmen or Santa faces, or she showed the beer card, and she also showed the birthday card with the cupcakes. And so this is like a very versatile die. If you're looking like you want to buy one die from Burniston, but you're not sure which one, I think this is the one to get, because it can be used with so many things. I love that she talks about on the die itself that it has the instructions and also a video where to find the video. So that's really cool. If you, like me, go, I don't know if I can do it, you know. Oh, did I get makeup on my hand? I was like, I forgot I'm wearing all this makeup. Okay. And then there's also the die that she used, the rectangles, the border blends, and then the word set 7, which is autumn. And I just loved that beautiful card. And Tanya made it look so easy. And you could make that card, like I said, with everything. So thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Burniston. And the show special is 20% off of all the dies used to make this tall bouquet card. And the offer will be valid from October 16th through October 23rd. So that is a lot of dies that are on sale. And I mean, how beautiful. You could have it on your Thanksgiving table with their, you know, have an element of one of those dies, and such a great thing that you need. So thank you so much. Okay, now we're gonna go into Heartfelt Creations. Emmylou looking as beautiful as ever. And oh my goodness, I cannot believe how beautiful this wreath project was. I believe it was called the seasonal wreath. and she made this beautiful fall card. But like Emily was saying, you could do it for any season, right? You could add in a spring element or summer or winter. She made fall. And oh my goodness, I loved how she showed the technique of getting that sponge with the glue and then just sticking it through, because I didn't even think of doing that. And I'm with the glue bottle and I'm getting a paintbrush and I'm trying to spread it out. This is so easy just to like stipple with the sponge where you want that glue, and then you just add that beautiful glitter, and it just makes it look so beautiful and so like fancy. That's the only word I could think of. It just looks so fancy. There's just so many different possibilities. Just thought it was just amazing. So the seasonal wreath die, it comes with 9 dies, and that bow, you guys, I don't know if you're like me, I'm a sucker for a bow die. I think I have probably like, I don't even know, over 10 different ones, but I love them because I love adding bows to all of my projects. So this is a must-have. I love it. Okay. Let's see. Another thing I loved was, you know, a lot of times I think that I have to use like my Copic markers to color in all of my stamps. And I loved how Emily just stamped the image and then just used her little dauber and colored it in with the ink. And I thought that just looked so beautiful as well. Like she said, you could add that crystal lacquer. I think she added it on the pine nuts or the chestnuts or the nuts, and it gave it kind of like that dimension, and that just looked so awesome. Let's see, how cool. I'm sorry, I have all these notes, I want to get it all. The insider membership, and that is brand new since August. So I think you're gonna want, I don't want to say the wrong details, so you're gonna want to just visit the website. But oh my goodness, they have 2 different options. The monthly option, which is $12.99. So I guess I just wouldn't have to go to Starbucks for 2 days or 3 days, and I could pay for this whole awesome membership, or the yearly membership. And oh my goodness, it looks like I just wrote it down quickly, but save 20% off daily, free shipping, access to online classes, and much more. If you are a Heartfelt Creations junkie, this like sounds amazing to me. I just think it's so awesome. Yeah, so there's just so many different collections. I went on the website and there are so many different beautiful seasonal things. I was looking, some of them that interested were like elegant centerpiece, rustic sunflower, festive poinsettia. It's just like she said, take it to the next level in crafting, and I'm all for it. And so the show special is a free die with a $5 purchase using code 101921, and that will expire on October 19th. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Heartfelt Creations. Okay, then we go into craft and creativity with Eva. And oh my goodness, girl, the beauty of Winter's Days, the 𝐂𝐿 Essentials. I love it because I love when you have kind of like alternative colors for Christmas. And how beautiful is this collection, Winter's Days? The pastel of it all, it's just beautiful. I thought it was so pretty. I love the backstory on how she told about growing up as a little girl, listening to her dad tell of his hometown. I believe she said Costa Rica, and how she thought of when he was telling her the story of how she envisioned it. And that's where this story came about, or this paper pack, or this collection. And I just thought it was just magical. And so I went on the website, and there's all kinds of different things that are in it. They have wood ornaments, ephemera. There's different word ephemera packs. There's a 6x6 paper pad. There's a 12x12 paper in the pack of 24 or a pack of 12. There's the different kits that you can buy, like winter holiday card kits, the advent calendar, the holiday flat album, and then how awesome was that accordion mini album exploding kit? Oh my goodness, This would be perfect Christmas gifts with this beautiful pastel paper. You gotta go on the website because they also have so much more. They have Doodlebug, they have KNC Essentials, Asuka Studio, Johanna Rivero, Button Galore, and more. So many more, guys. You want to visit, there's such great things. And why I was saying that is because the show special is enjoy free shipping on orders over $65. And that's valid from October 16th through the 21st using the coupon code FREESHIPPING65. So that's easy to do with all these amazing things that are available on the website. So thank you, Eva. Thank you, Craft and Creativity, for another fun time. And last but not least is Stamp Anything. Oh my goodness. She has those beautiful new kawaii cuties. I happen to get my hands on a few on our last event, and they are fabulosity, right? They are just too adorable. I loved the tags she made. And I was sitting there and as I was watching and as I was listening, I was thinking that you could just one night set aside, you know, Christmas is coming. We're going to need like a million tags. And how thoughtful would it be to have homemade tags? So one day you could just cut out all of the dies, and you're going to, for that one, you are going to need the peekaboo tag die. I think that's awesome. How cute was it? That peekaboo tag die. So you could just cut all them. The next night you could stamp out all the kawaii cuties and color them and cut them out with the die. And then the last night you could assemble it all. So you would have what, 25, 30 tags done. And the kawaii cuties come in so many different things. She used Holidays Are Here, Haunted Homestead, and Shaken Not Stirred. But there's also more. They have on the kawaii cuties, they have Let's Gather Fall Thanksgiving, Haunted Homestead, which is like Halloween, Cute But Deadly, which is Halloween, Too Cute to Spook, and The Holidays Are Here, perfect for Christmas. And oh, I'm sorry, the number one, Let's Gather, that's like a fall, or you could use that as Thanksgiving. So I think that is so cute. These are so cute for tags, for place cards, for your scrapbook layouts. I mean, how amazing. And then also on the website, if you go, there's Chibi Kids. They have this whole new disco line, aliens, space. Oh my goodness, there's just so much more. There's new sprinkle mixes. I love, they have like Rest in Peace. They have Sweet Tooth. They have cherry. You know, I'm obsessed with anything with cherries in it. So there's like white and black sprinkles for your shaker cards. You guys, I could go on and on, but let me go ahead and give you that discount code, which is 15% off site-wide using the code OCT15. OCT15. So Annie, you are so amazing. You're the bomb.com. Thank you for that video. Thank you for all of that. And everybody, just thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Get to those craft rooms. Get to crafting. Have so much fun. I love it. Actually, go on here right now and get to shopping because there's some great deals out there. Remember that we are going to be in Sacramento, California. So come and visit us out if you're out there in NorCal. We're going to be having a live show. We're back to it, guys. Also, the next week after that, we are going to be in Ontario, California. So I hope to see you there. That's my hometown. That's going to be an amazing event. Let's see. Also, yeah, there's just amazingness. I'm so excited. I just can't even begin to tell you. I hope that you have fun today at all your Halloween festivities, or if you're baking. Thank you for being here. Love you all. Remember to keep it crafty. Vickyville loves you. Bye.